All right, it takes your childhood dream to own a treehouse to brand new heights. Take a look at this destination getaway. It's perched high above the Amazon jungle, and it holds a humanitarian opportunity too. It was created by a bountiful resident. Vance Cook founded the Treehouse Lodge and describes it as one of those experiences that will definitely top your bucket list. Good to have you here.
My pleasure.
That video, I think, speaks for itself. Those pictures, just stunning. What inspired you to build this?
There's nothing like the Amazon. There's so many animals that you won't see anyplace else in the world. The whole experience of getting there, riding in a boat, driving on a car, and getting in and hearing the animals is just amazing. So for me, it was really the need to find something that was a little bit adventurous, something that had a humanitarian element.
And explain the humanitarian element to us.
So we live close to a couple villages of people that live very, very simple lives. They live in stilted houses, they fish for a living, they do a little bit of farming. And so the people need some help from time to time, and you know, they have plenty of food to get by, but they need help with medicine and with jobs, and so we're able to do quite a bit of good for them that way.
So who are you inviting? Explain how this works for the Utah family that's watching and is curious.
Yeah. So we're inviting anyone who wants to see the Amazon jungle, and you can do it in a way that you can't any other place. So you come there and you literally hike up into the stairs, into the trees, and you spend the night in a treehouse.
You are sleeping in that treehouse, on the treetops.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what's the feedback you get from people who take part in this experience?
So people that come to the treehouse, you know, at first they're just a little bit frightened about it. What kind of creatures might they see? It can get dark. But then when they come away, they say, there's nothing like being in the treehouse. So when you're dead on the ground, you might see animals that are a long ways away. But being up in there and watching a troop of monkeys come through there is like nothing else. The perspective is far, far better being up in the canopy.
And do you have a guide that takes people in, or how does that work?
So we pick people up at the airport and stay with them the whole time. And then they'll go on excursions through the day. Some excursions might be on a boat down the river. Some they might be walking in the jungle. And if they're a little bit brave, then they can walk around in the dark and see some of the creatures you see at night.
Wow, that kind of gives me goosebumps thinking about it. How many can you accommodate?
We can accommodate 30 or 40 people, and you know, the lodge is growing well, so we may build some more. But we can accommodate everyone who wants to come right now.
And what's the cost to an experience like that?
It's not cheap, but it's not too expensive. It'll be $300 a night per person, but that includes everything. So it includes the transportation, it includes all the excursion, it includes all the food. And the food is great. It's far better than what people expect in the middle of the jungle.
What do you serve in the middle of the jungle?
It's Peruvian food. So chicken, beef, fish, vegetables, and a lot of people say it's the best food they find in Iquitos, there in the middle of the jungle. Really?
Well, I'm intrigued by the idea. Way to go. Way to take an idea and run with it. Where can people get more information?
www.treehouselodge.com.
Vance, thank you so much.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Pass over those expensive holiday pillows. How a kitchen towel can do the job just fine. We'll explain next.